Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Metal Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk mainly about crypto regulation. First of all, let's start with Gary Gensler, who said, that all cryptocurrency is a security except Bitcoin. And then many crypto lawyers tweeted on Twitter that actually it's very important to understand that this is his opinion, but it's not equal with law. This is the first thing I would like to talk about. Then the second thing is that we had the G20 meeting, and the conclusion of it was, when it comes to crypto, that they would like to regulate crypto strongly, but do not ban crypto, and that's very important. And when we're talking about the regulations, we have MiCA, which is, the market in crypto assets. So this is what MiCA is short for. And there is another delay in the deadline. This time it's 2023 April. So guys, all this in today's video. And if you would like to keep yourself up to date in crypto, in blockchain, then simply just subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because every single day I'm bringing you the fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news, short videos, longer videos, very easy. Subscribe, bell button, all. That's it. And you will stay up to date. This is very important, I think, in this industry because it's developing just so fast, seriously. And hit the like button if you like this kind of content. That would be actually appreciated highly. Right, now let's have a quick look on crypto prices. Bitcoin about 1% up in the last 24 hours, 23,434 US dollar. Ethereum went up a bit more than 2%. That makes Ethereum 1,640. When we're looking at the top gainers, we have Stacks up 28%, and then we have Neo 5%, Synthetics 5% about, and among the losers, not big losers at all, to be honest with you. Hedera, H-bar, it's down 3.5%. Quant, a bit more than 3, and 1 inch like 3%. Kind of sideways move, what we can see right now. Here we had this drop after we got this bad news about the inflation, that it is just not that great as originally whole thing looked like. And then we went all the way down here to around 22,700-ish, 800-ish, kind of in this region, and this worked again as support so far. So we will see how we're going to continue, are going to recover, or will this level, for example, this 23,800-ish resistance, and then we're going to break down again and we go further down. So we will see the volume is definitely pretty low. This is here the Bitcoin 4-hour chart, what you can see right now. So yes, we missed to stay above 25,000. That was very important if you would like to continue. But this, pullback, it's kind of healthy. Look at this way how it goes. So to have a nice pullback here, I think it's totally okay. And then maybe we can break to the upside, but we will see, obviously. Okay, and now let's move on to the first topic. And the first topic is all about that, last week, Gary Gensler in a New York Magazine interview said that every cryptocurrency is security except Bitcoin. And of course, the crypto community wasn't too happy about it, and there were crypto lawyers. They started to tweet on Twitter about it. So first of all, we have to understand that it doesn't matter what Gary Gensler thinks. This is pretty much his opinion, right? Okay, we can understand that this is the direction which way SEC is going now, because he's the leader of the SEC, but you shouldn't take it granted. And this article is all about that, here the cryptocurrency lawyers have rebuffed comments made by the head of the United States security regulator, who claimed that, in a recent interview, as I just mentioned, that every cryptocurrency except Bitcoin security that falls under its jurisdiction in a wide range. This happened here in this interview. Yeah, and so on and so forth. Okay, and now you get here a couple of tweets. For example, this one, I don't want to read out all of them, but here Jay is saying that Chair Gensler may have prejudged that every digital asset aside from Bitcoin is a security, but his opinion is not the law. So the SEC lacks authority to regulate any of them until and unless it proves its case in court. For each asset, every single one individually at one at a time. So it's not that easy. What's here Gary Gensler's mission is, and we should understand that this is basically not a law. It is just what he wish it would be, and but it's very, very important what's going to happen. And I think another important thing right now, the case which is on for a while now between SEC and Ripple and the crypto community, even that you are an XRP fan or not, doesn't matter. They actually now hoping that XRP Ripple will win the case, because if they win, then the SEC will have a very difficult situation to make this happen, what they just want. If they lose, then there will be one single case, and actually it could be true for all other cryptocurrencies. Then with that win, they can start to go after one by one and take down those cryptocurrency projects. Obviously, just think about how many are there, because when you're looking at the list on CoinGecko, for example, there are like more than 10,000 crypto projects, cryptocurrencies. But you know, actually, it doesn't list all of them. It's like, I don't know, 100,000. A lot of crypto projects are out there, and it's very difficult to take them down one by one. So probably if they would win against XRP, then they would go after the big guys, because that would be more important for them. And this is here a big question, but it looks like it's still, Gary Gensler is still saying that Bitcoin is out of this league. So, but Ethereum, Cardano, all these, it could be a question. So crypto regulation will really decide in short term the future of crypto, because definitely there will be a pullback in the price, but it won't kill crypto. It's pretty much that it's bad for the United States, and of course there are countries they will copy it, but obviously like the European Union is totally different. There we have all other countries, so this is just the US, and US, it's very, very important what's happening over there, but this doesn't mean that what's happening in the US, this happens to crypto worldwide. Right. Okay. This was the first one I wanted to talk about. And basically, this was here the interview when Gary Gensler was saying all these kind of things. Okay. The second thing, you know, we had the G20. And of course, they have talked about a lot of things, talked about crypto. And what's the conclusion? I'm going to tell you in a sec. So again, talking about crypto on important meetings, just like the G20 it was. And here we have Janet Yellen, you know, the US Treasury Secretary. And, you know, Yellen emphasized that importance of establishing a robust regulatory framework for cryptocurrencies, while clarifying that the US has not proposed an outright ban. So this is what she said, that we haven't suggested outright banning of crypto activities. So this is very important, not banning crypto, but it is critical to put in a place a strong regulatory framework. We are working with other governments, so they're working on it. So this is the conclusion. So basically, how to make crypto work, how to implement it in the system, but have a strong, you know, regulatory framework. It's very important, especially after they have seen this FTX case just in the last November and the whole mess what it caused in this financial industry. So yes, this is actually very important, how to protect the people. But you know, in one way, crypto, it should have its own freedom. And yeah, anyway, bottom line is, just like the previous topic I talked about with Gary Gensler, that they going towards regulation, and in the next couple of days, this year, next year, after next year, some kind of like this, it will be clear where we can put crypto, what crypto, and so on and so forth. Okay, and the third thing, I'm going to continue with the regulations, but now we move to Europe and let's look at the limitations of EU's new cryptocurrency regulations. Of course, to regulate crypto is just simply not easy. And first of all, we have here the MiCA, which is, stands for Markets in Crypto Assets. And this is pretty much the first comprehensive pan-European crypto framework. And it was again, postponed. The original deadline was November 2022. Then it was moved to February. So basically now in 2023, and this was now moved to April. So the setback, however, was caused slowly by technical difficulties, and thus MiCA is still on its way to becoming the first, as I said, comprehensive pan-European crypto framework. But that will happen only in 2024, whereas during the second half of the last year, when the MiCA text had already been mostly written, the industry was shaken with a number of shocks, FTX and so on and so forth, so provoking a new headaches for the regulators. So basically, this is such a fast-growing industry that to regulate it, you're almost done with the regulation, and then you have to rephrase the whole thing and then do a lot of things. And of course, it has its own difficult parts. So for example, when it comes to DeFi, here Jeffrey Blockinger, who is the general counsel at Quadrat, said that if DeFi protocols disrupt the major centralized exchanges as a result of a broad loss of confidence in their business model, new rules could be proposed to address this, everything from money laundering to customer protection. So you can do a lot of things again. Then we have here Oliver Lynch, Bittrex Global CEO, saying that the DeFi is inherently unregulatable and to some degree even a low priority for regulators, as the majority of customers engaging in crypto mainly through centralized exchanges. So even the focus is not that much on DeFi, but regulate DeFi, it's not an easy thing. And then we have here DeFi, maybe the most notable, but surely not the only limitation of the upcoming MiCA. The EU framework also fails to address the growing sector of crypto lending and staking. So as you can see, well, and many other things are here. So there are still difficulties out there how to regulate it. It was very important, first of all, that they understood that how important crypto is. And now, then they cannot really stop it. They cannot switch off Bitcoin, for example. Then they have to understand it. So this is like a long way how to understand the whole thing. So what is this exactly? And when they kind of figure out, then how they, can implement it in the present financial system. And this is kind of difficult, to be honest with you. And anyway, so this is what they're working on. So sooner or later we will find out. But now I've talked about US, EU, all these kind of regulations. So I can say that this episode was pretty much about crypto regulations. If you liked it, then smash the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, because every day you're getting a couple of new videos to keep you up to date in crypto and blockchain. It's so simple. So when you like this channel, Blockchain Bloom, then simply subscribe the button all, hit the like button. I wish you an amazing day, and I see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.